I'm still trying to figure out why more publications are not talking about Brittney Griner, who's been detained in Russia.
I've been wondering that too, because it's been getting a lot of like airspace online with people talking about it, but I'm not seeing like any media coverage of it.
And this is a WNBA star. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do that, a reminder, subscribe to this channel, tap that notification bell, and make sure to follow us on all of our social media. The details are in the description below. Okay, so let's talk about WNBA star Brittney Griner, because she is a black woman, right? Reportedly, she's been in custody in Russia since February 17th.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I think on top of the fact that mentioning that she's a black woman and a basketball player, it's important to mention that she's a gay woman as well. We're talking about the context of her being detained in Russia. So it's not necessarily illegal to be gay in Russia, but we do know that there's a lot of anti-gay sentiments, and it's not necessarily like politically a safe place to be as an LGBTQ person. So Brittney Griner is
But that's not the official reason why Russian officials say that she was being detained.
No, that's not why she's being detained at all. I just think that's an important something to note, right?
Yeah.
So she, like a lot of other female athletes, travels the world, plays for different teams where you're making more money. So she goes to Russia a lot. She's been actually going there to play ball for 8 years. And
this is not unusual.
No,
like,
no.
A lot of athletes do this. Like in the off season, they go play for other leagues across the world to supplement their income.
So she's been traveling over there consistently for 8 years, playing ball, doing her thing. On February 17th, a drug dog at a Russian airport flagged her down, could smell something in her bag. Airport customs went through her bag and found vape cartridges with hash oil. So hash is, for those of you who don't know, a product that's derived from cannabis.
And that's illegal in Russia?
It is illegal in Russia.
And she was flying from New York. Is it illegal in New York though to have that?
No, it is legal. There's been very, very little media coverage on this, but there's also been very, very little political coverage, I would say, on this. You're not hearing a lot of people speaking out about it.
Not at all, which I find interesting, but we were also talking about the timing of all of this is also quite interesting.
Yes, because right now we're obviously seeing the Russian invasion of Ukraine, right? So there's been a lot of talk about Russia being concerned about retaliation from the US as they continue this invasion, and a lot of people feel as though Brittney Griner may be being held as a pawn or a game piece in this whole situation. So, you know, somebody with a little bit of notoriety, people know who she is. She is well respected, well loved in the WNBA. They now have her, and people feel like she's kind of being held hostage so the US won't retaliate against Russia. This
is so interesting. And as we were talking about the lack of political coverage, I mean, there has been a little bit out there. We were able to find Representative Colin Allred, a Democrat in Texas, said it is an extremely sensitive situation. He said that he was working with the State Department to have Griner released. He also added this: what we're trying to do now, of course, is to be helpful and not do anything that'll place Brittney in any kind of danger or make her situation worse. Now, we also know that the WNBA has spoken out about this situation. What did they have to say?
The WNBA said, "We are aware of the situation in Russia concerning one of our members, Brittney Griner. Our utmost concern is BG's safety and well-being. On behalf of the 144, we send our love and support. We will continue to closely monitor and look forward to her return to the US."
And shout out to allies like Chris Boucher from the Toronto Raptors. 100%. He recently was doing a media interview, and he stopped the interview and he said, listen, we need to be focusing on what's happening with Brittney Griner. Here's a clip of that.
I just want to talk about Brittney Griner. She's in Russia, and it seems like nobody's talking about it, so it'd be good to put attention on that, because she's still holed up over there. So.
Absolutely a conversation that we absolutely need to keep going, so respect to you for bringing up her name.
So I mean, there's so many things at play here, and I think there's a lot of nuances and there's a lot of sensitivities to this, because she is a black woman. She is somebody from the LGBTQ community, and we know how many times people from these communities are disenfranchised or their stories are not taken as seriously. But we also know that there's a whole geopolitical chess piece game that's at play here too. But I guess we want to know from you, I mean, how do you feel about this? Do you think the world should be doing more? Do you think America should be doing more to get her back home? I mean, let us know in the comment section. Anything else you want to add on this, Steph?
Not really, other than the fact that to me it is just, like you said, so scary that somebody from so many different intersections of minority is being held in a country where Black people and gay people are often facing persecution just for being who they are. So that's really scary to me, especially when we're talking about a substance that's illegal there but is legal in many other countries, right? Like, I feel like this could also be maybe an oversight on her part. You know, I don't really think that somebody would risk everything in order to bring hash into Russia. That's just
like for a vape pen.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on
Yeah.
it, right? But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think and what kind of coverage you're seeing of this story. I think that's
any at all.
interesting to know as well.
Yeah. A reminder, subscribe to this channel, tap that notification bell, make sure to follow us on all of our social media. News You Can Use drops Tuesday and Friday. And if you haven't yet, go watch the latest episode of The BG Show right now. Hey BG Squad, thanks so much for checking out our channel. And listen to this, we have more great content for you, like this video right here and this video right here. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel right now and tap that notification bell.